So I'll go pull it up in my office.
Do I have good timing or what? Do I have good timing or what?
All right. This is a test for anybody that's out there listening. This is a test.
Minimize that.
So we'll minimize this.
Because once you started, you minimize it and then open your
Y'all figure
scoreboard.
that out.
Nope.
Open that back
And
up.
now you just, that's all you got to do.
Will these
All right.
work to do
We're
what
here.
he wants to do?
We're here live at West Caldwell for some high school basketball action.
It will, but he's actually got another way of doing it.
Tonight we've got West Caldwell versus Patton.
He can keep them with
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Those will work,
I just
but
didn't
he's
know-
short on USB ports.
Right, yeah, see there's only one here and one there and that's it. And you gotta have this one.
So he'd have to have another hook.
Now if I was the only one commentating, but I'm looking at like bringing in some, so we have two people. If that's what we,
if you got him a USB hub,
Yeah, but right now with that mic running through the camera, he can do it that way.
well then let me. But I'm still going to leave these with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at them. They're
Right.
in the packaging. They're brand
Right.
new. No one's touched them. No one's
Right.
worn them. So this is not worn down.
Right.
You know, like they're brand
well,
new.
I will say, if, do you have a USB hub like we could do that with? Or?
Maybe. Let me look around. and
Because here
see.
would be
I
the
might
thing, if
have
we are
one.
going to do, you know, this is going to pick up everybody. Whereas if we're sitting here with headsets
It's yes.
and
You're going to have
that,
a more focus.
just a more focused of me and whoever's here,
Yeah.
or if it's just me, whoever it is,
Yep.
which I would prefer more than.
Yeah. Just you.
Now, here's the thing though. So if I were to, let's say we did eventually go to this, would I then be switching this to desktop audio? Is that
Scroll
that
down,
what?
there's a mic at the bottom of that. On that, there's a little scroll bar. Yeah, see that mic?
Ah, mic and okay, so that's what that
I
would turn
actually
into.
do have a multi-port USB. It's got about 4 slots in it that Joy left behind.
I
I
would
don't
not
really
plug,
use it
don't
that
plug
much.
this into that,
Right.
but you can plug those and the mouse into it.
That's what
Right.
I was going to say. He
Because
could take
this
Take this
This
one
is one
out
and the
and
mouse.
plug
Take that one out,
plug the
plug the
hub
hub
port
in,
into that
the
one
mouse and
to
the
do that
headphones
other
into
stuff.
that.
If we
Yeah.
were going to do that.
Yeah.
Let me see what you're getting on now.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So we'll.
Why is it dragging
I'll set that
today?
aside.
So I don't know. It is doing that, isn't it? You kind of see it pause some, and then it comes back, pauses a little
Most of the
bit.
time Good.
Stream health. Now the stream. Well, now it said error. That was at 2:30. Oh, that was 4 minutes ago. Oh, it does say poor now, don't it?
And it could be. Let me turn some of this down. Oh, it's maxing out. So that means something is. I'm gonna have to turn the.
The sound is perfect.
Is it really?
It's perfect.
Let me turn this down.
I've got it pulled up in my office if you wanted to go like. I mean,
Well, 720 is good. Let me turn the frames per second down a little lower than that.
You know, I would notice some.
Let me see what we get now over here. Of course, I dropped it, and now it's excellent again. Let me see if by turning it down to 30 frames per second, if it keeps it.
Kind of smoother.
It's smoother. It's not smoother in reality.
Right.
You've got a that little guy. That's not going to work.
I feel like that was
When-
something I clicked in YouTube to have that little. icon.
Yeah, we need.
Oh,
to,
so was my score underneath that icon?
No, I can see the score, like.
Yeah.
But it didn't. I'm gonna go see if I can cut that off.
see if you can either cut it off or move it. See if you can change where it's at.
Okay.
But yeah, because if it's over here, that's fine. That little blue, that. But see, now it's running good. And
Right.
and see, you can also see what the computer's doing. Computer's still having a little bit. I mean, it's still running kind of high, and that can also be when the computer starts getting up to 80, 90%.
Right.
It shouldn't be quite that high. Go ahead and hit Windows key R on the keyboard.
Windows.
Hold the Windows key and press R. Tap task MGR
Task.
and then MGR.
All together.
All together. I'm gonna mute us right now.
All right.
Miss Cooper, we are testing now. Just kind of give us a heads up on what this sounds like. As you get when you get to here, you can come back and see us. But we want to see what it sounds like right now. It looks like it's looking great. See, look at our CPU.
Yeah, it's staying at 40.
We want it below 50 is going to be perfect.
It's below 50 is going to be perfect.
You're not going to have any issues.
Right.
But it gets
Okay.
above that, you're going to start having problems.
Now, this up here showed that's just the computer is muted, right? Is that what that means?
Yes, all that is, if you done that, you would get this back feeding
Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
actuality, so we just mute that.
Gotcha.
Because you really don't need any sound coming from here.
Right. Then I would bring that back up and have it
then
over
start
here.
typing- yeah, move your scores like that.
7, 8, 9. There we go. 10.
Huh? Sit down back here.
Patton with a 2-pointer. Okay. Change the quarter. Oh, we don't want a 0 quarter. 1 quarter, 2 quarters. All right. Man, and I don't have to talk loud for this to pick that up. I know that. It's a pretty good microphone.
For her,
Oh.
it's not interfering. The icon's sitting over there by itself.
It is. Well, okay. So she don't really have to move that if she don't want to, then, does she? Just leave it where it's at.
So I think we're good.
Fantastic.
It's not real complicated. I mean, the hardest part was just putting all them layers in to get the
Right.
scoreboard to look like that.
But if we did do these, I'd have to go all the way to the bottom
and turn
and do that. So I would turn this off, right?
But see, this guy it's made to pick up all of the sound.
You're right.
So if somebody's sitting here and talking to you, it's gonna sound perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. I've videoed it if you want to hear it. But the icon, yeah, it sits by
Yeah,
itself.
I saw it over there.
And I checked it on my phone too, and it's fine.
Okay.
Did you change the way the camera setting is? Because it looks clearer than the
Yeah, we
volleyball games did.
He did.
Oh, it's way
I changed
clearer.
it to 30. It's actually not clear really, but it sends the data a little slower, so it looks
Oh,
better.
It looks good.
instead of going 60 frames per second, which means more frames in a second, I went to 30 frames, which is, like I said, it's actually less clear, but it looks better.
It
Now
looks
see,
really good.
now the CPU says like 55, 50. What does that?
It's just
it just jumps around.
See, it's having to encode
Right.
the video, so you get a bunch of movement. It can go up. It's also encoding voice. It's dealing with that. Plus, you've got Windows updates. You've got everything.
Right. Everything's running in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
I'm
And see,
gonna.
like right
Ah,
So, but that's
liked
all.
it better with it
But that's fine.
running.
That's where that error came from. It has nothing to do with what you're doing. See, now it's went away, and now it's just
Gotcha.
excellent. So that's it.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this too. So the basketball coaches had a question. When we do these at home, you know, it saves us on YouTube. Are they able to grab that off of YouTube so they can take it and put it on their Huddle accounts? Any
They want
idea?
to, yeah. If they want to, they can. You
So
can
they-
go on there. She can. Anybody who can get on the YouTube can download it. I would have
Download
her,
what?
Teresa, or somebody like that do it.
Okay.
But
Because
open
they've
you-
asked.
And then
'Cause-
go to this thing and you can download video and
Okay.
download
Okay.
the video. It's an MP4 and then they can
Yeah.
watch.
Because like when they go to, like the boys are going to Ford tonight, so they're going to take their little thing and have somebody do it there tonight. But when we're at home, that way they don't, if they can just pull it off of this after we do it.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
Okay, so we can download it and just give it to.
If you go back
them.
over here, let me go here. I'll show you where to download it. Let me.
I guess here will be another question then. So when we download it, we've got to splice it. They'll only want the varsity
Oh,
boys and
yeah.
they'll only want the varsity girls because it's
Okay.
two different accounts. So either we'll have to,
They can either edit it. There's
so they can't edit
they can edit it
Okay.
in photos, Windows Photo.
So I
yeah,
used to do that.
They can do
It's
that.
been a long time. I remember doing that too.
I mean, all they have to do is split it there. But
Okay.
once it's done, so these are your live, and these are you got
Those are
past.
upcoming.
Here's past
Yeah.
live, right?
Yes.
You go to options and then
Oh,
download.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
3 dots and then download. And that's it.
All right.
That's it.
Do you know what the name of this cord is? That
That's an XLR cable.
XOR.
XLR. Yeah. Well, you messed up your nose.
So we used to have just a regular old, instead of that big, it's just a regular, just a small mic stand that used to sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. So, like, if I were to get that, would that be a decent one? I mean,
6 feet, that should be enough.
Oh, Lord,
you
yeah.
could go a little longer if you want to. Just depends on what you want. 6, 10 feet, something like that. would be fine.
and that, would that just be called like a table microphone stand?
Probably.
But you want one if you can look that has this pincher. Flexibility with it.
Hold on while you're doing that. Let me walk down here. There we used to have.
There used to be one for the scores table.
Oh yeah. Well, I won't buy that just yet.
No.
But something like that.
Yeah.
Is that a pincher or is that a?
No, that's a
Oh.
slide in. The only problem is that mic's really small. So if you can look, find one with a pincher. If they have one with a pincher, it'd be better. It's just hard to find them. That's the hardest part about it. Everything I'm seeing looks like they're hard plates, solids. He's already
That
gone.
one? Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Sweet. Because I'll just
Then
buy
all you
a
need to do
cord.
is, well, what I do is just take this off, put it on that stand, and leave it on that.
Yeah, because if that belongs, I can take this back to band and then when I
Well, here's the
cord-
problem. This is why
No,
the top's broke.
That ain't a problem.
Well, it's got a screw in the side of it. Oh,
There you go. Then,
so we would need.
just buy band a new thing, and y'all keep this.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
If he likes that better, wasn't there one?
They should come with one. It's right there. And then you don't you
Hey.
you use this one.
Okay.
You use this one.
We gotta have the clipper.
You need
one.
the clipper one.
Oh,
See
I
how
do?
yeah, because that mic is not a standard, I don't think.
Clip.
See how loose it's going to be. See it won't even go. See how loose that is.
Yeah, it is kind of loose.
This won't let it be loose.
Okay.
So put that on his mic stand. Whose mic is that?
Oh, this.
That's bands.
That's
That's all
bands.
band stuff.
This is band stand.
Yes,
Yeah.
this
Then
is
put that
theirs.
on there. That way he knows he has his mic and then that way it's his.
Say, hey, we've borrowed your clip.
Yeah, we got
He
your
probably don't care. I mean, this clip probably from the 80s.
Clip. Okay.
Because they kind of went away from using those.
That's perfect. That's way better.
Yeah, because that clip's up there where it's.
And then boom, you're bam.
Now this is back out of the way. That's less to deal with.
And then you ain't got to worry about somebody hitting that.
So I don't need to, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the 6-foot cable then.
Yeah, that's all you need. And then that works out great. Connor, you're crazy.
And then to end it all, you click end stream,
And then stop streaming.
stop streaming from OBS.
I always like to do the little splash at the end when I do them, but you don't
Yeah.
have to. That's it.
Yeah, so I guess you could say like thanks for coming out or whatever, and then change it to the splash.
And then
Oh yeah, if
And
I have
then-
somebody here with me, we might just do a little
Yeah.
quick.
recap.
Here's
Yeah.
what what we tonight's thoughts or whatever,
Yeah.
or if I'm by myself or whatever.
Sweet.
That's it.
So exciting.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Thank
you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I
Appreciate
know that
it.
was tough playing dual roles there.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You
Thank
too.
You too. All right.
Bye.
I'll take that back. Let's end the stream here.
So it ends there.
And then you go to OBS.